All right, we've all heard about compressing the ball. It's like their newest or latest buzzword. Well, it's not some kind of new special way or new style of hitting the ball. It's been happening since golf went from hitting rocks to hitting balls. Let's head over to the swamp and I'll show you what I mean. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the swamp. Okay, first of all, every time we hit a ball, it gets compressed. Sure, it depends on how solid we hit it and with how much swing speed, but it's getting compressed to some extent with every hit. So what they did was change their terminology from hitting the ball to compressing the ball. It means the same thing. I mean, when you hit a ball, you compress it. To compress a ball, you hit it. So basically it means the same thing, but it adds another thought to their never-ending list of things to teach, or should I say confuse us with. You know, they already have all of our body parts covered from our heads to our toes. Literally, I've seen videos on what your toes should be doing during your swing. You know, I'm waiting for them to tell us what our armpits do, or where our nose should be pointing, or maybe even what our tongue should be doing inside of our mouths. It's never ending with them. So I guess they ran out of body parts, and now they just changed the names of the same old things so they can teach them to us all over again. Instead of trying to condense or boil a swing down to a minimal number of simple basic moves, which is my goal, they go in the opposite direction. You know, breaking the swing up, and I don't use that term breaking lightly, you know, they break it up into as many different moves and positions as possible. Hey, the more things to teach, the more... I didn't say that. I guess I shouldn't complain though, because the more useless, worthless, harmful, confusing thoughts they try to stuff into our heads, the more things I have to try to help clear our heads of. So I figured I'd whack one just to show you that I do practice what I preach. And like I said before, I just consider myself your typical weekend hacker, out to break 80. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. There's nothing especially good or bad about my swing, but it's consistent and simple. Probably consistent because it is simple. You know, most of us aren't out to hit 300+ yard drives or 180-yard 8-irons. We just want to have fun playing decent golf and not embarrass ourselves. Oh yeah, like I've said before, I'm an absolute expert on knowing how the mind and body work together. Well, that's about it. Hope you like what I said. And a special thanks to all of you who supported and subscribed to my channel. You know, any questions or comments, you know what to do. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe and like. Until next time, see you at the swamp.